Baik, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Runanti Dalfatnya, and we want to explain about Persian pottery. It's from uh, 12th class in senior high school in English book uh, about Persian pottery. Okay, the first is the introduction paragraph and the sentence and essay. The first is a hook. Uh, the hook is pottery is one of the oldest and the most widespread and of the decoration arts, consisting chiefly of functional objects such as vessels, plates, and bowls made of clay and hardened with earth. Sentence connected because it explains the art pottery, which is the one of the oldest and the most widespread art in the world. Okay, uh, move to the background information. The background information is earthenware is the oldest and simplest form. Stoneware is offered at a high temperature to gas at to verticity and harden, and porcelain is a fine, generally translucent from of property. Persian pottery, sometimes called Iranian pottery, refers to the pottery work made by the artists of Persian, Iran. Um, uh, Connected because beside are some sentences that infer about the topic described. Move to the thesis statement. Thesis statement is the ceramic art of Persian is one of the world's greatest and the most influential artistic tradition. The sentence uh, correct because it is related to the hook and the beginning of the sentence, which show that pottery is a work of art that is one of the world's greatest and the most influential artistic tradition. Okay, move to the main body. There is no main point in here. Okay, the starting point is the first main point is nothing. The supporting point is nothing. The detail is advanced as the writing explain the advice of fact, reason, detail, example, and statistic polls presented data form research studies information from the credible research of course reading expect opinion and analysis from expert on the topic. Okay, it's the main point 2, 3 and 4 is the same with um, the number 1. Okay, move to the concluding paragraph. Is first is a summary. Through the centuries, Persian pottery have adopted and refined it newly introduced form and blended them into their own culture. This statement of thesis statement is nothing and prediction is future or suggestion and nothing. Okay, move to the introduction paragraph, sentence 1 and 2. The sentence 1 and 2 is pottery is the one of the oldest and most widespread of the decorative art, consisting chiefly of functional objects such as vessel plates and bowls made of clay and hardened with earth. Earthen is the oldest and the simplest form stone in a at the high temperature to cause. The sentence is not connected because in the first sentence it explains about a pottery that is a functional, while in the second sentence it's a play about how pottery is made. Okay, move to the sentence 2 and the 3. in the sentence 2 and 3 is not connected because the second explain about how pottery is made and while and the third sentence talk about who made the Persia pottery in the first line in the first sentence. Okay, move to the sentence 3 and 4. It's connected because of pronoun and because it becomes one of the works by Persian artists and become one of the influential arts. Okay, move to the main body paragraph. The sentence 1 and 2 is connected because of the pronoun, and because the two sentences are connected because talk about the history of the pottery development from the earlier Neolithic period and developed based on the Greek, Egyptian, and the Central Asiatic ideas. Sentence 2 and 3, it's not connected because sentence 2 talk about the origin of the development of pottery, while in the next sentence is a talk about another function of metal, which is to make colors. Okay, move to the sentence 3 and 4. It's connected. It's connected because a repetition. The two sentences are connected because the third sentence is talk about cobalt blue and the metal oxidized, then can be used to produce color, and the fourth sentence talk about further about the colors that can be applied to create shiny and smoothie pottery. Move to the sentence 4 and 5. uh, it's connected because of the signal word. In the fourth sentence, they have discovered how to make a pottery that it become a good ceramic with a varied color in the color. In the fifth sentence is mentioned that in the 12th uh, century, the Persian ceramic style has become the standard for further innovation and a convention. Okay, move to paragraph 2 in the main body paragraph. The sentence 1 is connected because of the pronoun. The sentence tell us about the excavation and archaeological research on 4 major pottery making areas in the Iranian highline. After that, the second sentence tell us the two areas that archaeologists are referring to. Sentence 2 and 3, it's connected because of the pronoun. In the second sentence tell us about the two main pottery making regions, and the third sentence tell us to explain the two regions referred to in the second sentence. Okay, okay, move to the sentence 3 and 4 is connected because of the pronoun. The third sentence tells us about explains the two region referred to in the second sentence, and the third sentence tell us about the third of the 4 regions, namely Zebanian. Okay, uh, move to sentence 4 and 5. It's connected because of the repetition. The third sentence tell us about the third of the 4 region, namely Azebanian, and the fourth sentence tell us about the fourth region that the archaeologists refer to, namely Kerman and Bluchestan. Okay, move to the sentence 5 and 6. It's connected because of the repetition again. The fourth sentence tell us about the fourth region that archaeologists refer to, namely Kerman and the Baluchistan. Then the last sentence provides information again that is another region where pottery is made, namely the Kavir region, according to history, traced back to the 8th millennium BCE. Okay, move to the paragraph 3 in the main body paragraph. Sentence 1 and 2 is not that connected because, in our opinion, after the first sentence tells about the rise of Persian pottery after this fall due to Mongol conquest during the Safavid period, it should be explained how Persian pottery is now experiencing a revival, not to tell about the most important product in Kubachi tools in the Safavid periods, because in our opinion this has no connection. In the sentence 2 and 3, it's a the sentence is a connect because of the pronoun. The second sentence and the third sentence have a relationship. Second sentence mention an important product in the Kubachi equipment, namely polycom pen. Then in the third sentence give the characteristic of the Kubachi equipment itself. Okay, move to the sentence 3 and 4 is connected because of the repetition in the sentence 3 and 4. Connect because sentence 3 give information about the portrait being painted. Then the sentence 4 gives another example, namely drawing landscape of or flower. Okay, the sentence 4 and 5 is not connected because in the sentence 5 it is like entering a new topic that is different from the discussion in the sentence 4. Sentence 5 and the 6 is unconnected because in the sentence 5 is like entering a new topic that is different, while in the sixth sentence explain about the type of pottery. Sentence 6 and the 7 is an unconnected because the sixth sentence it's explain about the pottery, the type of the pottery, while in the seventh sentence it explain that acquisition of new trusters with some influences by the Ottoman and European Chinese tradition. Oh,
Paragraph 4, sentence 1 and 2 connected as a cohesive device signal word. Sentences 2 and 3 connected, cohesive device signal word. Sentence 3 and 4 unconnected. Sentence 4 and 5 unconnected. Connection between paragraph. All paragraphs are related because they talk about pottery ranging from the type of how to make color history to the development of pottery. Identify the number of sentences in the paragraph. The first introduction paragraph. Sentence 1 compound sentence because there is the word and which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 2 compound sentence because there is the word and which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 3 complex sentence because there is a conjunction that shows it is a complex sentence. Sentence 4 compound sentence because there is the word and which shows it is a compound sentence. Paragraph 1, sentence 1, simple sentence. A sentence that contains only one clause. The clause is the main idea, which can stand alone. To form a clause, you only need a subject and a predicate. Sentence 2, compound sentence, because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 3, compound complex sentence, because there is a conjunction that shows it is a complex sentence during, and also because there is the word and, which is a complex compound sentence. Sentence 4, compound complex sentence, because there is a conjunction that shows it is a complex sentence as, and also because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 5, compound sentence, because there is the word and 4, which shows it is a compound sentence. Paragraph 2, sentence 1, compound sentence, because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 2, compound sentence, because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 3, compound sentence, because there is the word and as far as, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 4, simple sentence. A sentence that contains only one clause. The clause can stand alone. To form a clause, you only need a subject and predicate. Sentence 5, compound sentence, because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 6, simple sentence. A sentence that contains only one clause. The clause can stand alone. To form a clause, you need a subject and predicate. Paragraph 3, sentence 1, complex sentence, because there is a conjunction that shows there is a complex sentence. Sentence 2, simple sentence, a sentence that contains only one clause. The clause, it is the main clause, can stand alone. To form a clause, you only need a subject and a predicate. Sentence 3, compound sentence, because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 4, compound sentence, because there is the word or, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 5, compound sentence, because there is the word or, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 6, compound sentence, because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 7, compound complex sentence, because there is a conjunction that shows it is a complex sentence during, and also because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence. Paragraph 4, sentence 1, simple sentence. Irian Putri also has right or Gombron, whereas sentence that contains only one clause. The clause is the main clause, or which can stand alone. To form a clause, you only need a subject and a predicate. Sentence 2, complex sentence. The term Gombron derives from the old name of modern Bandar Abbas, which in Safed times was an important port on the Persian Gulf. Because there is a conjunction that shows that it is a complex sentence. Sentence 3, complex sentence. The Gombron has a hard, fenced body, which is considerably thinner than that of contemporary lustre ware, because there is a conjunction that shows that it is a complex sentence. Sentence 4, compound sentence. As often described, lustre has a very hard and a complex white body and was decorated golden. Brownish or reddish color because there is the word and, or, and as, which shows it is a compound sentence. Sentence 5, simple sentence. Gombron is occasionally even translucent, a sentence that contains only one clause. The clause is the main clause, which can stand alone. To form a clause, you only need a subject and a predicate. A connection between paragraph. All paragraph are related because they talk about pottery ranging from the type of how to make color history to the development of pottery. Concluding paragraph, sentence 1, compound sentence. Throughout the centuries, Persian pottery have adopted and refined newly introduced forms and blend them into their own culture. Because there is the word and, which shows it is a compound sentence.